I had preparations to make.
Yeah, I bet your makeup routine's no joke.
You're funny. I like you.
Ugh, can you two stop flirting? How about you tell us who you are already?
I don't think the lady appreciates your tone.
It's fine. Why don't you introduce me?
Of course.
Where does your ego end?
Everyone, allow me to present the leader of the Komijul, Sonri.
Wait, you mean she's their leader?
Komijul's boss is a woman?
You remember all that paper in Mabuchi's warehouse? The plain white paper inside the shipping boxes?
You mean the stuff for steaming food? Yeah, I remember that.
It's not for food. It's made with a very special compound. The Liumang import it from the mainland.
They're a Chinese import company. Makes sense.
The Japanese yen we make here uses the same paper.
What? Wait, do you steal the paper from the Liumang warehouse and make yen with it?
Steal us? We don't need to stoop to that. We arranged for it to be brought here.
Huh? What do you mean?
The Komijul asked the Yokohama Liumang to procure the paper we needed. It's only stored temporarily in Mabuchi's warehouse. Then someone from the Liumang delivers it to us.
Who brings it? And who did you arrange all this with?
Oh, it all goes through their boss, Zhao.
Zhao knows you use the paper?
Of course. How would we keep it a secret from him?
So, the paper in the warehouse gets made into fake yen, not yuan? But then, where does the yuan come from? That another part of your business? Or is that the Liumang's piece of the action?
Nope. It's neither.
Huh?
You know, this whole thing was kind of a fluke. One day, one of Mabuchi's men stumbled across a box of strange paper in the warehouse. It just so happened this particular guy was a former counterfeiter. A light bulb went off in his head, and he told Mabuchi they could use the paper to make fake yuan. Mabuchi gave it a try, and voila, huge profits.
So it wasn't even Mabuchi's idea in the first place.
Far be it from me to criticize others in the trade. But Mabuchi's not as smart as he thinks he is. He just got lucky one of his peons had a good idea.
Does Zhao know that Mabuchi is making yuan? Have you told him?
I did. The Zhao already knew. He's just pretending that he doesn't. After all, it's not like he can order his men to stop printing yuan. They'd ask where the paper was going. Not even Zhao could talk his way out of that. And he's not about to do anything that might risk his very profitable fake yen operation. So he's willing to look the other way when it comes to Mabuchi's fake yuan. It's logical. I'd do the same.
But does Mabuchi know the same paper is being used to make yen?
No, what he takes to make yuan is breakage. But I'm okay with breakage if it keeps Mabuchi in the dark. The only thing I care about is the paper continues to be customized for yen.
Customized?
Yes, legal currency always has a specific recipe. For yen, the main ingredient is a plant called mitsuma. But the other ingredients, the mixture ratio, the manufacturing method, those are all state secrets. Which makes it almost impossible to copy.
How the hell are you pulling it off?
We have a contact at the Treasury who passed these secrets to us decades ago.
That long ago? Why haven't the police got rid of this operation?
If you're surprised by police incompetence, you're younger than I thought.
Oh, well. Trust me. Older than I look.
You know she's literally doing that on purpose, don't you?
The point is, almost nobody knows about these fake. So you better start explaining why you have one.
Ichiban!
This bill is a misprint from our machine. It should have been destroyed. Tell me where you got this.
Our surveillance network has been watching you ever since you arrived in the city. That's how we knew you had a fake bill. It's time for you to tell us the whole story behind it. In detail. That's why we brought you here.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong. I don't know shit about that bill.
You don't know anything?
Not a damn thing.
You know I won't hesitate to pull the trigger.
I know it. You're a lady who does what needs to be done.
I'm glad you recognize that. We've already reviewed every single frame of footage where you make an appearance. It does support your claim that you're clueless about the fake bill. It also showed you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound when you arrived.
Is there anything you don't know?
Yes, like why you're still here in Ijincho. You don't seem to have an actual goal or much of a purpose. Which I suppose makes sense, given the way you look and behave.
Yeah, kinda harsh there, don't you think?
But the same can't be said about one of you. Isn't that right, Namba?
Hey, well, what's this about?
You showed up in Ijincho 6 months ago. The whole time, you were watching our building from the homeless camp. We saw you.
How long did it take you to notice?
Not long. But what caught our attention is you never showed interest in your campmates. Until the fake bill.
He only talked to me because the chief asked him to heal me up, and...
But why did he come with you on this journey? Is it the classic nurse in love with a patient story? No, he doesn't have Florence Nightingale syndrome. He's after something. You knew the fake bill came from us!
Don't move. She's not finished.
Namba... just...
You need to start talking. Who are you?
You Namba. Former nurse. 41 years old.
That's not what I'm asking.
I'm Shoichi Akiba's older brother. Right?
What?
Shoichi Akiba, the journalist.
Akiba was a pen name. His real name was Shoichi Namba.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is? What are you all talking about?
About 6 months ago, a journalist heard rumors about our counterfeiting operation. That was Shoichi Akiba. He came here to Ijincho to investigate, but after just a few days, he disappeared.
He disappeared? Don't play dumb. Just before he went MIA, I got a message from him. He told me he was being watched by the Komijul. You tell me, where is my brother?
I get it now. You think you're on some kind of rescue mission, huh?
I heard about Ijincho's Great Wall of Muscle. How it protected the town from outsiders. So I pretended I was a local.
By disguising yourself as a bum and joining their camp. Thinking you'd keep tabs on us because we're close to the homeless camp.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I never got any leads. Not until you showed up. Ichiban. It was back when I saw that weird bill on you that I knew. I I knew right off the bat that it was one of the fakes my brother had been chasing before he disappeared. I finally had a clue. So from that moment on, there was no way I was gonna let you out of my sight. I figured you'd eventually tell me how you got it, and I'd get closer to finding my brother. Stupid part is... every time you open your mouth, it became more and more obvious you knew less about it than I did. Pretty crazy, right? I had no idea. Well, I figured out pretty quick you couldn't tell a lie if you wanted to. And since now I'm sure you don't know anything, not much reason for me to hang around. I was just planning to slip away soon anyway. And I wasn't even gonna tell you guys when I did. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Namba. I didn't want it to happen this way. I'm sorry, Ichiban. I'm sorry, everyone.
Nanchan.
You bastards. What did you do to my brother? Did you kill him? At least tell me if he's still alive, please. You owe me that much. That's all I'm asking. Then you can do whatever you want with me. But let Ichiban and the others go. I'm willing to die. But you know they aren't involved. Spare them. Please.
That takes care of our little rat problem. Hopefully, he'll set a good example. The rest of you have the good fortune of being our guests. Sounds like Zhao has taken a liking to you.
Yo, just a second. Where do you think you're taking him? You can't just take away my friend.
Friend? Didn't you hear a word he just said? He's been lying to you because he thought it would get him closer to us. You call that a friend? I can think of a few better words to describe him.
Yeah, good point. Friend isn't exactly the right word for Namba anymore. It's different now.
So it's sinking in?
The thing is, the only reason I say that is because friend doesn't even begin to describe him.
What do you mean?
He took care of me when I got dumped here. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have survived the night. I owe my life to Namba, and that's a debt I can never repay him for. That guy back there is more than a friend. The only thing I would call him now is a brother! That's why I can totally understand why Namba went as far as he did to find his brother. Nothing about his reasons for lying to us about his real goal was out of self-interest. He did it for his family. So don't you dare. Don't you dare drag him through the mud and pretend like you're any better!
Hope you didn't forget I was here.
Hey, weren't you the one saying you could stop us all by yourself? Shut up!
What are you doing? Get us some backup!
Time to call your bluff. I'm taking you out!
Let me prove it to you.
I'm ready.
重力哈。
crazy.